more excuses. It just
the motivations constantly shift, and but that's and it. I
should
think
immediately people. If we were a rational society, as soon as the initial motivation for the war changes, you got to put the brakes on.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? I actually, again, if I wasn't such a slacker, I would actually, this is an interesting thing that we're bringing up. I would like to see how much time was actually between the motivation changes, because if it was every 6 months that they gave us a new thing, it's because they expected us
because
to
of their algorithms, and they already have us figured out like an equation of math.
Exactly, and they're like, you know what? If we keep feeding them new, TV shows and new bands and music, and keep them distracted, they're not going to remember this. And then when we come out and we're just like, oh, now it's to free the Taliban, you start picking up your Newsweeks and your everything else, and it's like, we're here to free the Taliban. And our stupid idiot brains forgot the real reason why we're there. And then 6 months later, it's this reason and whatever. And,
it's remarkable.
Yeah. And who knows, it would be an interesting study. If anyone listening wants to do that, that would be awesome. We'll give you a high five.
Yeah.
Just to see, when news articles first started popping up, how much time had elapsed since the last story, the last official reason why we're in Afghanistan, and how long it was, to see if it was within that 6 month forgetting time.
Yeah, and of course now the new thing is Iran. There's all kinds of tensions and what have you. It's really escalating, I guess.
The speaking of Iran, speak to what you were going to talk about. I'm going to try to find something we're going to do all of that. We're
going to rock out for about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
We'll be back.
All right.
with that.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. That was some awesome 8-bit shit.
Yeah. 8-bit shit.
Yeah, but while that song was playing, we were just talking about Elton John because apparently he played Arizona.
Oh my God! You have to boycott Arizona. You must boycott them. Don't support Arizona. You see, in this country, first of all, I want to point a couple of things out. It is illegal. If you're a business, you cannot boycott the state of Israel. That's illegal. You will be investigated by the federal authorities.
Really? I did not know
you're
that.
not allowed to do that. That's illegal. However, if you want to boycott a state within your own union, within your own goddamn union, you can do that.
You can do that.
That's okay, because who cares about the stability of the U.S.?
Right, yeah. And
we're not Israel after all.
Right. And you know what? Like, I mean, it seems to me too, like, regardless of your stance on the immigration law or like whatever, like, what the fuck does that have to do with Bruce Springsteen playing his fucking shitty songs in Arizona? Like,
I mean, is that what these Mick liberal zombies are telling us now? They literally hate Arizona. They hate their fellow countrymen in Arizona.
Yes, they
because
do.
Of a law that was passed. They now blame. Dude, these people are just they are vampiric.
That's exactly what it is. Like, they hate the people of Arizona.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Because of a different opinion.
You want to like boycott Arizona and you know, just hate Arizona. Probably, you know, if you had your way, you'd cost them jobs, you'd cost them livelihood. Yeah. You're going to damage the state even more than the influx of illegal immigrants already has damaged the state. Come on, wake up. This is your country, is it not?
Apparently not. Well, and then that brings up an interesting point too that just popped into my head about like globalism and like how many of these people do we know aren't in the pocket of these these people that want globalization to happen, because they're influential people. There are rock stars, there are false idols or whatever, as Fred Phelps would say. But
goddamn fags.
But like, yeah, so like we look up to them, and like, some stupid indie rock kid who's like, like loves Arcade Fire or some bullshit like that, and they're like, we're not going to play Arizona. They're not British, but we're not going to play Arizona because of the law. Yeah. Like just open the doors, let Mexico in, just let them all in.
Just let them all in, because we live in this world where we can solve the problem of every poor person in the world. Just bring them to America. There's no such thing as like a capacity for our country.
No, there's no such thing.
It's really unreasonable. They try to spin it in terms